My topic today is restoration. Restoration means restoration means when darkness is broken and light comes in. That is restoration. Now, how can we have restoration in our life? Number one, through Christ. Because when you don't have Christ in your life, you cannot have restoration. Because when Christ have not come into your life, darkness cannot be broken, because Jesus is the one that breaks your darkness and brings light. When somebody is under the manipulations of darkness, it is Christ that breaks that to you and brings that one into light. So all the way to have restoration is through Christ. Restoration means when restoration happens to your life in your life, that means darkness has been broken in your life and the light of God has manifested into your life. So when Christ comes into a person's life, there is what we call restoration. Restoration from what? Darkness. That is what happens in that person's life. That person's life is no more in darkness, no more under the manipulations of what? Darkness. So restoration means when the light of God has come in. So when restoration happens in your life, that means darkness has broken and light has manifests. Oh, so my topic today is what? Restoration. And who is the one that brings restoration? Jesus. Once Jesus comes into your life, restoration comes into your life. Once Christ comes into your life, darkness is broken and light comes in. So Jesus is the one that brings restoration. Once Christ manifests into your life, darkness is broken. All the manipulations of darkness is broken. Because light, because Christ has come into your life. So Christ brings restoration in a person's life. That is why once you encounter Jesus, there is restoration from darkness into light. If this preaching is touching somebody, just clap your hand, clap your hand for Jesus, clap. So my topic is restoration. That is my today's topic. And I said that once a person encounters Jesus, there is what we call restoration in your life. Restoration from darkness into light. And I thought that restoration means when darkness is broken and light manifests. And who is the one that brings restoration? Jesus Christ. Your life cannot have restoration if you don't have Christ. All the manipulations of darkness working against your life is broken once Christ manifests in your life. Restoration. So how can your life have restoration? Your life can only have restoration through who? Christ. Building spiritual in your life. Becoming spiritual. Building a spiritual foundation in